episode of The Legend of Zelda! I'm not even going to start a timer. So today we're getting the arrows and the medicine / potion. Our memory calls it the potion, or the medicine, but we call it potion, so like, whatever. That kind of contradicts itself, but I don't care, so yeah. So once we get those two things, into the episode.
I should access my memory and determine where they are first.
That's not the worst idea, Jordan. If you want to give me the controller, I'll play for a minute. Jordan.
Okay, well, the arrow isn't far from here.
I'll get it. Okay. I know how to get there with my actual memory rather than your fake memory. And I wouldn't even have taken that much damage.
Dude.
Dude! Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? What is that again? Scorches TV or something?
PFG TV.
Scorches PFG TV. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? I think it's this left.
Yeah, we watched a video on that, and it's kind of like a podcast, like what we were talking about earlier, but like it's bad. I think they're trying to be funny, but they're just talking. Why is the shield an option? You already have one.
So that I can waste my money.
Oh, I know why. Because it breaks. There's that one enemy that breaks it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
The pancake guys.
Yeah, let's hope that I never have to deal with that, right?
Yeah, am I right? You know what I'm saying?
At least it's actually giving me run. Dude.
How expensive is the 68?
Yes, $68.
John Purpose you that. You don't have to.
I'm not putting up a clip from South Park.
I was about to say, just use the boomerang.
The boomerang.
The boomerang? What are you, a boomer? Right? So, let's talk about politics.
Did I tell you the story? Somebody called my discrete math professor a boomer, and he got, like, pretty mad about it. Let me say, first of all, my discrete math professor is like 30 years old. He's from Greece. And so we have like an online forum for the class, and somebody posted, it's raining like really bad today. Are we doing anything in class? Or like, is there going to be a worksheet in class today? Because otherwise I don't want to come. And the professor was like, you should come anyways. When I was back when I was a college student in Greece, we had to go to class every day, and the professors didn't care about us, and it was way harder. And the dude responded, okay, boomer. And the professor did not take that very lightly.
I think I have heard this story before, but it's quite funny.
The weird thing, later in the semester, he ended up referencing it. After he put up the practice final, but he didn't put up the solutions for it. And so somebody posted on that same forum, ICANN has practice final solutions. And he said, yes, you can has, and go back to 2008 with your old memes, you dirty boomer. So I guess he got over it, but it was still pretty funny.
That is hilarious.
Still hate the class, by the way. Discrete math is awful.
What does that even mean?
Well, let me say one thing. It's got nothing to do with computer science, despite what they tell you. Let me ask you, here's the one question on the final exam that I just didn't know how to answer. Prove that the square root of 2/3 is irrational using the unique prime factorization theorem. What does that have to do with computers?
Everything. Duh, like, you've never ran into that problem, coding Java? Like, what are you thinking?
It's just...
What, you've never coded C++ and a half?
Like, I know how to start that problem, but I don't know, how to finish it. Like, I know what the unique prime factorization is.
I don't. I'm in high school.
Anyone interested in a math lesson? Notice how I say a math lesson and not a computer science lesson.
I'm feeling a jaw movement coming on. Jordan Burbank, that guy.
You mean Richard Nixon? Richard Nixon's head?
From Futurama. Anyone out there like Futurama?
Along with Dick Move. Richard Nixon in a moving truck. There's a Dungeon 3.
It's probably a Dick Move, huh?
We'll come back to Dungeon 3 in the next episode.
Yeah, but we're probably not even going to do that today. I mean, we might, right, Jordan?
Potentially.
It just kind of depends on how the rest of the day goes.
be cool if I could actually get some ruppies.
What are we going for? 68 ruppies?
Yes. It's in here.
That's where the potion is.
Is it? I swear that was a screen up.
Ace is a screen up.
Dude. You know what? I'm gonna go. That means that there's a fairy up around here somewhere.
Yeah, just keep going.
I think it's to the right or to the left and then
I think
up.
you're wrong.
To the left and then up one is what
I think you're still wrong. I think you're still wrong.
Yeah.
Dang it!
I was well right.
Shoot! Dang it! At least the jump. Well, at least now you're getting plenty of.
Well, now I don't need it, so now I won't do it.
You still got like 5 rups out of that though, so it's kind of worth it.
I've already cleared all these screens. I'll go find a screen that I haven't cleared.
Jordan, did I ever actually give you the Hollow Knight episodes?
No.
Okay. Because, I was wondering. Because we have plenty of content. Just, those have been edited.
Oh, that's the hard part, isn't it?
By the way, guys, Hollow Knight's like favorite game ever. It's almost as good as Half-Life 2. Yeah, Jordan?
I'm sorry, but Doom is one of the greatest games of all time.
In your opinion?
It is, even like just from like a game design perspective, it is.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a great game. I want to do, like, obviously I'm gonna want to do like top 10 best games ever.
I watched this video about how like the monster design in Doom, like just the set of monsters, is like completely perfect because they're all like completely different in their strategies, and they all like require completely different strategies to defeat them. And basically, I don't know, it is something like that. And how they're all like completely distinct from each other. Like, you know, they all have different sounds you hear when you alert them, so you automatically know which one you're fighting. And you know, you can mix and match them to force the player to do different things. And it's just it's a very well designed game.
But I also want to do like favorite games, like modern games that like from the last decade probably.
Doom 2016.
I would probably do that.
Portal. Yeah, Portal 2. Portal 1 actually isn't from this last decade.
No, it's not. Maybe we can do the last 2 decades, because then we could do that too. But like, no repeating genres. No. GTA 5 would be on there.
Oh yeah. So close. I only need 4 more. Oh yeah. For some reason I thought it was 6.
Good job, discrete math, man.
To be fair, discrete math doesn't have a whole lot to do with addition.
I don't understand what that even means.
It's mainly about
isn't that a verb to be discrete?
Yes, that is part of it.
What does that mean?
Well, discrete is also
nice.
discrete is also the opposite of continuous. Continuous meaning, like rational numbers are continuous.
Meet the old man at the grave. Is he dead? Because I mean, he probably died of old age or something, right, Jordan?
A function can be discrete or continuous depending on y equals x is a discrete or a continuous function rather, because it has infinite values. You know, you can put in any value for x, any value for x and get any value of y back.
Math lessons with Jordan.
But something like the absolute value of x, there are not an infinite number of. You can put in an infinite number of values, but you can't get an infinite number back.
Well, would you like to speak English? I actually have a related story. So my math class, I'm taking geometry.
Ugh.
Honors geometry.
Gross. I hate
But there's also a teacher that teaches stats in my room. Not at the same time, obviously, but at certain periods, he's a different person in that room teaching stats. And he or she keeps leaving stats things like on the board. And it doesn't even look like math.
Statistics is actually really easy, though.
Well, I looked at it and it was like, it uses the letter P, B, and A 3,000 times. It was like parentheses P and B plus I didn't understand any of it. P, B, and A.
P is, probability or proportion.
Yeah, of course, because I knew that. Because I'm smart. Except math is like the one thing I'm really bad at.
Same. I had to do one of my friends in
even though I have like the highest grade in my math class right now.
in my other computer science class, one that's actually about computers. I was like, man, I hate discrete math because I'm not very good at math. And this dude, my friend, was like, why'd you major in computer science then? It's like, I don't know, like I like actual computers, programming.
Yeah, man, I like that C+++++, A+. That C minus.
C is actually a pretty fun language. It's got, it has limitations, and that's what makes it fun.
I prefer basic.
It's like,
You have enough. Let's go. And then we can end the episode. There, now you have
has this been the most exciting episode of Gaming Movie Jerks ever, or what?
I mean, we talked about math. We talked about more math, and then we talked about more math. Greatest time ever. Blood medicine for you. She does call it medicine. She did call it medicine.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave it off here. Episode 4 or 5 or 70 or whatever.
I do not know.
We'll figure it out later.
Yep. See you guys later on the Gaming Movie Jerks. See ya.